Hey guys, my name is Riaz. Today we are going to see how to create a table in different ways. Last time we have created a database, my first DB, and here we don't have any tables in this one. So let's start creating a table. Okay, the first method we are going to use is by writing a script. So the syntax to create a table is create table table name. So we can give any table name. And within the table name, we have to give the column, what is the data type, whether it's null or not null. By default, it is null. If one, we can specify, otherwise we can leave as it is. And if you want to make it not null, you have to specify it. For example, I want to create an employee ID. I give the data type as int and I mention as not null. I want the employee ID to be specifically there. And if I'll give a first name, voucher of 50, not null. Last name, voucher of 50, again not null. I give the age as integer. If I want, I can give as null, or even if I don't give, by default it will give as null. So this is a sample table. Let me execute this one. When I execute, it says command completed successfully, and when I refresh the table, our first table here it's created. It says employee table by script. And if I expand this one and expand the column keys, here we can see here the age we didn't define whether it's null or not null. So as I mentioned, by default it's null. Here it says as null. Rest all the things we define as not null. So this is one method to create a table. The another method to create a table is by with the help of this management studio GUI, right? We can click on the tables, right click, new table. So I give the same column again, employee ID, integer. I can type or I can even select. So here if you see by it ticks by default allow null. So I want to be not null, and first name varchar of 50, last name varchar of 50, and age integer. I'm making this as null. When I click on save, it asks for the it asks to put the table name. So we give the table name as employee table, just like that. And if I refresh the tables, this is done with the help of GUI, and this is done with the help of script. I find the GUI is more easier way to do, and it's more faster. No need to remember the syntax, even though this is not that hard. This is much easier. For example, if I want to add a column here, if you see here, if I want to add the middle name, I can add very easily here. Middle name varchar of 50, allow null. So, and if I refresh the columns, I see middle name. And if I want to do the same thing in the script to add the middle name, the syntax for that one is alter table table name here. I give employee, just copy this one, employee table script. I had to add a column, so I put add, and I give the column name as middle name, and the data type is varchar of 50. If I don't give not null, by default it will come as null. So, and here if I execute this line, it says successful, and if I refresh the columns here, we got the middle name here. If I want the middle name to be not null, to do in the GUI is very easy. Just untick this one and save again. And if I refresh, here it says null. If I refresh it, it'll become not null. If I want to do the same thing for the script table, the syntax is same. The syntax is same. I just had to put not null, and again execute this one. So it's not add. I'm not, since the column is already there, I had to put alter. I had to alter the column, and if I refresh it, it has become not null. Again, if I want to change the age, not age, okay, the last name, varchar of 50 to varchar of 100, it's easy. Just put the column name, last name, varchar of 100. Here I'm specifically put not null. If I remove it, this will become null. So we'll just do a test, removing this one. Here we have varchar 50 not null, and here we didn't specify as not null. So since we are altering that column, it will come as null. So execute, and if I refresh the column, so here the last name just changed to varchar of 100 and changed to null. I hope you find this video very useful. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Thank you.